Holy hell. I posted a tour of my train home and it got 16 million views. I'm gonna answer a bunch of frequently asked questions about the train. First question, and the most commonly asked, is how do you stay safe? What is your security like? Thank you for showing concern. It's very sweet of you. I actually have pretty extensive security. You wouldn't think, because it looks like a vessel has been dumped out into the middle of the bush and there's nothing else. When I first moved in, I made sure to get serious about the security so that I'm safe. I will not tell you what it is because then it's not very secure, is it? The second most common question is, am I scared of snakes and spiders in my shoes around the property? The short answer is no. Not worried about them in my shoes because I'll see them. Also, not as many spiders as you think. Third question, how do we have electricity? I actually don't have solar panels on the train, but electricity from this train comes from another property. It works here just fine. Fourth comment I got a lot was about getting like a train expert. Like a bunch of people were dropping comments or sending me DMs, which would love to see a train enthusiast or a train expert come here and look at the train. That would be so cool. If you know one, let me know. Number 5, which is a weird one, what happens when it rains? Babe, we have a roof. When it storms, I actually feel very secure in here because this is like, do you know what I mean? There are a couple of holes when I first moved in, but those have been sealed up by a very hard handyman. Question 6, how do I sleep with no curtains? It gets dark, it's dark enough to go to sleep. In the morning, I wake up with a sunrise. It's actually really good for setting my circadian rhythm. 7th question, how did it get here? I don't fucking know. Actually, do not know. 2 running theories are that 1, because it's a Melbourne train and we live in Queensland, it was just abandoned. Second theory is that it was potentially purchased by the previous owners or owners before that. They had plans to do something with it that they didn't do. I don't know. It's here now and it's a home. Final question is, do I know the owners? Because you can't do all of this work to a rental property. And the answer is that the owners wanted to do all of this work. So I knew prior to moving in that there was still a few adjustments to be made. The owners have actually asked my input a couple of times for different changes, which has been really nice. For example, we recently got these fly screens that I begged them to get. Begged on my hands and knees. I said, guys, lock them in because otherwise this is not going to fly. Sorry. Wasn't funny. Those are all of the frequently asked questions. Really appreciate all of the love on my train tour. It was a 35-degree day and a paint film. Just a disclaimer, the train is not all that I post. I post a lot of other stuff and I have for many, many years before I moved into the train. So thank you so much, and if you have any more questions, let me know.